Good morning, everyone. Um, I have gotten so much backlash from single girls because I don't sell. You know, when I started, I used to say I'm not going to sell my product to single girls because of all the damages single girls cause, and to married women. You guys cause married women so much pain and everything. So a lot of single girls have been complaining. They're against me. Actually, a lot of single girls hate me for that. They say that because I know Islamically, in Islam, a man can marry 4 wives. So when I keep saying, oh, go and find your own husband, stop chasing another woman's husband and things like that, that's you know, I'm going against Islam. Because if the men don't marry 2 or 3 wives, who will marry them? That is the attack. You know, I keep getting that. What I'm saying is against the Islamic preaching. So I said that I was going to address the issue. I really haven't gotten the time to make. I don't make videos now much, not like before, because you know now I'm extremely busy with the empire and everything. What happened is this morning, the son of last night, actually, the son of former PDP chairman Biliaminu was stabbed by his wife. She saw some text messages stabbed to death. She saw some text messages on his phone, and you know, of course, argument ensued and all. So I posted something on Instagram and I said, you know, let's not judge her, because when we are angry, in the rage of anger and jealousy, anything can happen. So what my point is, I'm not supporting what she did or defending her, but my point is that it could happen to anyone. You can wake up tomorrow and see me in the news for it. I can wake up tomorrow and see you in the news for it. Do you understand what I mean? But the thing is this, the way the information is coming is that the Biliaminu was married before. He was married, he had a wife, and he's been with the girl for so long. They finally got married, and just after 1 year of marriage, the girl went to school in London or somewhere like that. He started dating Maryam. That's this new wife that stabbed him. So he started dating Maryam. Maryam said she's not going to marry a man that has a wife. And she insisted that Biliaminu must divorce his wife. So for a marriage of 1 year, do you understand? If Biliaminu is to cheat on his wife with you, Maryam, then you should expect, they say what goes around comes back around. You should expect Biliaminu to also cheat on you with another woman. Biliaminu divorced his wife, the first wife, and he married Maryam. As she wished, someone said she was even the one that sent the divorce text message. But you know, these things, we can't know really the truth and lies and everything. But this is just what I want to say. Single girls, okay? Yes, it's okay for you to marry married men, right? But stop rubbing it on the woman's face. Stop rubbing it and making it hurtful. Yeah, I'm dating your husband. He's at home. You're calling him. You're calling him at home, calling him late hours. You already know he's with his family. Give him time. Give her time. Allow her to enjoy her husband, and let her, you know, let them have their own family time. You're calling him at 11, calling him at 12. What is all this? You know, you're texting him, you're doing things. You're not supposed to do it like that. When he goes home, don't call him. In fact, don't even call him until he calls you. And you, for the men, stick to one woman. If you really want another wife, tell your wife, okay, I want a second wife. Most times you people don't have a reason for doing these things. Most times you don't have a reason for marrying a second wife. It's not that you don't love the first wife or she's doing something wrong. It's just in your nature. You want to test everything everywhere. But the problem is that in the process of doing this, you can go and carry one disease. Your wife is at home, she doesn't know anything, you go and carry one disease and bring it back to her. So if you want to marry a second wife, tell your wife, talk to your wife. You know the kind of woman your wife is. You know if she has a bad temper, you know if she's understanding, you know if she will tolerate you taking a second wife. And you know the promises you made her. All these things are very important. You know, you promised your wife that you're not going to marry again, or you're not going to do this. You know, that's the thing. Let me tell you something. Most of these times, it's not even the that you're marrying a second wife that is paining her. It's the sacrifice she made. So much sacrifice. She sacrificed so much for you. She was there for you when you didn't have any money. She maybe even took her own money and gave you. Do you know, she supported you. She loved you for you. You know, you don't have money, you don't have anything. She loved you. She was loyal. She was there for all these things. They are the things that even pain the woman the most. It's not even that you're marrying a second wife. The sacrifices she made, the time, the effort, the loyalty, that she was loyal to you and she stood by you through thick and thin, through everything. That's even the thing. That's the thing that will pain her the most. Then you, as a single girl, I said the man, if you want to marry, tell your wife, so that it won't be like, okay, she's seeing you cheating today, this one, tomorrow, this one, so that she won't stab you. Look at Bochi. We all saw the news. Bochi, his ex-girlfriend killed him because he was about to marry another girl, and she has been with him for so long. He's been sleeping with her, doing things, everything, and you think you can just wake up and leave her? So the approach now that women take to you cheating or betraying is different. It's not the way our grandmothers, you know, and great-grandmothers used to. They can tolerate anything a man does. They will tolerate it. It's not like that now. Girls of nowadays cannot tolerate the pain. They can't tolerate the humiliation. They can't tolerate the embarrassment. So they'll do anything to get revenge. So you guys have to be careful the way you do these things. You can't just be sleeping around. If you want to marry a second wife, talk to your wife. Okay, I want to get married. Let her know. You know, let it be in a nice, respectful way. Talk to the girl also. Don't hurt my wife. Don't be a munafik between your 2 wives or between your 3 wives. You go here and say something else. You go there and say something else. You go there. That is when you see the whole house chaos. Because you were a hypocrite and you're a munafik, making all your wives fight in between them. You go there and say, I don't love her, or I'm just staying with her by force. You go there and say this. You don't do that. If the house is in peace, it's from you. If the house is not in peace, it's from you. Now look at it. Look at this case we're all waking up to. The Sunday morning, Mariam stabbed her husband 3 times in the back, and they're saying that that she didn't stab him, that he fell on something sharp and cut his neck. But he cut his neck, or he cut his back. He fell on a shisha bottle 3 times. He fell again and it fell again. It's not, you know. And then he had several stab wounds on his private parts. You know, so I'm not saying that I'm supporting Mariam or what she did, but what I'm saying is that we shouldn't be too judgmental, because it can happen to anyone. Do you understand? These things, you just find yourself in these situations. So please, you single girl, if you must marry a married man, make sure you do everything right. Behave yourself. It's not that, yes, I'm the one he loves the most, I'm coming to take him away, I will show you I am Pepe, I am a Calabar woman, I am a Tangale woman, I am a Meduguri woman, I'm Kanuri. It's not possible. If you must marry a married man, go in calmly and go in with peace. Calm yourself down so that there will be peace in the house. Mariam made Biliamino divorce his first wife and all the drama and everything. Mariam, what goes around comes back around, you know. So of course now, and you know, hi, you know, like all of us that are so temperamental, me that I'm a Scorpio, I'm always telling you, all of us Scorpios that were so temperamental, this thing that just happened has really made us, all of us, to like get our temper in check. All of us must get our tempers in check, because you know, like, everybody is weak hearing this news this morning. Everybody is weak. We all have to learn to control our tempers. All of us that feel like, you know, we have a very bad temper and all that. Men, please stop sleeping around and stop cheating on your women. If you want to get married, do it right. You know, do it right. Tell your wife you know who your wife is more than anyone, if she can take it or she can't take it. And then you know how you're going to balance it in a way that there will be peace. You know how you can convince her, how you can calm her down. Do it in a peaceful way. Then you, single girls that are dating married men, don't be doing things to irritate her, or kuna agama hankali, kuna agama hankali. Don't do that, please. Hi, this news is sad, very sad news. I don't even know what to say really about it anymore. You know, the best is find your own husband and, you know, grow together. Don't come and take another woman's sweat or struggle. But if you must marry a A married man, this one that all of you are attacking me, that I'm preaching against Islam. Yes, Islam said you can marry a married man, but he doesn't say go and bring wahala to the wife or trouble. If you must marry a married man, please be good. Be good to her. And put yourself in her shoes. Women, please, don't do to another woman what you know you yourself you can't take. I'm always saying this. Don't do